Well, hello, how are you? Today is an interesting one. Oh yeah. So I just came across this article about Ford and a recent patent that just became public about them filing a patent for a remote controlled engine revving system. That sounds a little strange. Let's talk about it. Okay, so once again, this beautiful article comes from Ford Authority. I'll leave a link to this in the description if you choose to want to read it yourself. But it's just going over this patent that Ford originally filed on November 3rd of 2020. It just now became public May 5th this year. There's a whole patent. Here's like the whole details and stuff and whatnot. And a schematic of the system and I guess how it's integrated to the vehicle, which is, I guess, supposed to essentially create a remote control way to rev the vehicle without a operator being in the vehicle doing it manually. So there's really not too much to the article other it's a pretty self-explained thing here. Here's another diagram of a schematic with the I guess the sequence of things to make the system work. So I find this really strange. It kind of is a neat idea and it kind of isn't. I guess this would be, they would implement this into the Ford Pass app that you already get with the phone. And you can already start your vehicle through the app, and you can do all kinds of other stuff too. So I'm pretty sure it would be integrated into that. It's one of those novelty things where it's like a normal person will probably use it once or twice and that's it. Maybe there are people who would find great use into something like this. I mean, if they're going to incorporate it as an additional feature to the vehicle anyway, why not, right? The more you have, the better it is, especially when you're justifying spending the money you do on these new vehicles. I mean, I'm not against it. It's not like it's something that, even if it comes with the vehicle, that anyone ever has to use anyway. Only cool thing about this, I could say, like for me, and if I ever wanted to hear my vehicle, I just had to make a whole video so I knew and everyone else would know what the 2020 and up EcoBoost Mustangs, the high performance packs, what they sound like with the factory active exhaust. If it wasn't for me being able to record it and listen back, I would never really know. Of course, I can remote start it and hear the cold start, but I can't hear revving outside the car unless someone does it for me. Now with this, yeah, I could essentially go on my app and choose whatever and stand behind my car and listen to it revving. If I make any exhaust mods or change anything, I can go and listen to it myself. Like for me, that's the only time I feel like I would ever really use this. Maybe out in a public setting, if we're at a Karz and Coffee or something, someone says, hey, I want to hear your exhaust. Oh yeah, let me show you. And I can still stand there with them, talk to them, and do it with my app. But it's like, I feel like it limits the amount of situations where something like this would actually be useful in a way, I just find it a little strange. I mean, I don't even know if this will actually make its way into any production vehicles from Ford. These companies, they patent stuff all the time. And it's not like they ever use it, but it's there. This is something that can make its way to a Ford performance vehicle sometime soon, perhaps. So, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I don't think there's actually any mention whether it's going to be something Ford will do or not. It's just a concept right now, I guess. I mean, they can do it and they can do it very easily. This is something that we could see in the next generation Mustang, perhaps as a, kind of built-in feature. When the S550 came out, You know, and eventually you got the track apps that came with the car. You could do, you know, the line lock and all that. And that was like a freaking next level thing, because that was a racing feature built into your factory Mustang. That was awesome. So I guess this is something they're going to do that might be part of the track apps or something, that, you know, in the next gen Mustang, you'll be able to remote rev your car, remote start it, remote rev it, remote whatever the hell, except remote drive it. That's the only thing I have yet to do, which is probably a good thing. So, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of touch on this a little bit. I didn't even know this existed. I just saw the article kind of come across my news feed, so I figured I'd talk about it just a little bit. But let me know what you think. You think it's a dumb idea? You think it's a cool idea? You think it's just whatever and it doesn't make any difference to how you feel about any Ford vehicles? Then let me know in the comments and we'll talk about it. But that's going to be it for this video. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Share with everyone you know. If you want to see more content like this and you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Keep a lookout for the next True Car Enthusiast video.